welcome to this week's Monday Minutes. My name is Kelly.
And my name is Jessie, and here we are again to talk about a new enhancement that you'll see in the upgrades in August. So what we're going to talk about today is an option to define float groups in Koha. This is a great enhancement if you're part of a large system or a consortia or a library network, and perhaps you want to float things or move things around between a subset of libraries. This provides that opportunity. So today we're going to show you how to set up your library groups, your circ and find rules, and then we'll give an example of how it works in the system.
Awesome. This is so exciting. So let me go ahead and start sharing my screen, Jessie. And this works with our library groups, as Jessie said. So I'm going to just pop into library administration, and you can think back at how long has library groups been around? It just keeps on getting bigger and bigger and more robust. The ability to really customize library groups within Koha. So I do have a Northeast library group, and I'm going to just hit this actions because this is what you would want to do if you did want to enable this feature for a specific library group. You come in here and you're going to have a new option, is local float group. So if you wanted to do that, you would click that and update it. And then part of my Northeast, I have an East and North branch. So then my next step is I would go into the administration and go to my circulation and find rules. This is where you'll be able to set those floating rules. I'm going to choose my East branch library. And then under that default checkout, hold, and return policy for the East branch, that return policy is now going to include item floats by library group. So it shows up here. You're going to set it in the library groups, and then Koha is going to know what libraries are included in that library group. I also did that with my North branch as well, because those are my two branches within my float group. I think it's good to note, Jessie, is a library group could be one library.
Yeah.
So you don't have to think that you have to have multiple branches. If this is for some really rural library that you don't need, you don't want to share around, just remember that you do have the ability to just create a one library group.
Yeah.
You think of it that way. The next thing to think about is just that circ control is what your circulation rules are based on as well. I'm going to pop into my account, just as Jessie said, just show an example of a check-in. Scroll down. So here I have an East branch item, 74 Seaside Avenue. It's home branch, and its holding branch or checked out from was the East branch. If I check this in at the West branch, it should default to my East branch, because that is where it's from. It would not stay at the West branch. If I check something in at the West branch and it was a North branch, it would go there, and vice versa. North and East would share the material. Should I check it in and just give it a shot?
Yeah.
And I'm logged in up here at my upper right West branch. It's going to say, hey, return this to the East branch. So again, it's really awesome to think about. Just, sometimes it's not good to share with everything because some libraries might be overloaded because they're the main library and you want to share your collection evenly.
Yeah, this is another great enhancement that large systems, consortiums, library networks will be able to take advantage of.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, well, have a great week.
Have a great week. Bye.
Bye.